All right, so you can hear me. I definitely am gonna cut this one a little bit short today. I'm not gonna go too long. I do have work in a little while, but I definitely wanted to do a wake and bake stream since it's been a few days since I've even done a wake and bake stream. I want to be more consistent with these. I definitely will be more consistent with these, but I have a few things going on in the near future that I want to get done before I start getting back to the live streams. But here today, we're going to be doing another wake and bake stream. So today we're going to be smoking on the orange vanilla miliono. I don't know how to fucking pronounce this one, to be honest. I just got myself demonetized, but hey, this one today is going to be a sativa dominant. It's definitely going to be better for daytime. And this one is actually a cross of the cookies and cream and the tangy. This one right here is definitely going to have a very interesting taste and smell. Overall, I would say that this one is definitely a very beautiful one, though. It's definitely kind of earthy, but still very citrusy and very interesting. It definitely is very interesting because it's a cross of the tangy and the cookies and cream. But I would say that this one definitely really doesn't have too much of that cookies and cream taste in the taste or in the smell, to be honest. I would say that you really can't see or taste the cookies and cream, but I would say that the taste is still very, very unique. And I can definitely see why they called it orange vanilla miliono or whatever the hell that is supposed to say. I definitely know that it is named after some type of cookie. Personally, I've just never tried them, so I don't really even know the name. Let's get to smoking it though. I am going to start up um the video on the business of exotic mylar bags. I'm going to try to start that today since I'm going to have a little bit of time. I am going to be going to this dope event later on today. That's going to be it's going to be an event where they show you how to grow basically. Very dope event. I'm going to try to document everything and I'm going to try my best to have a video for you guys this week of that event. So stay tuned for that. This is what the orange vanilla million or whatever the hell it's called is looking like. Definitely super healthy. As you can see, it is looking very nice overall. I would definitely say that this one is a very beautiful strain. Should be good enough to smoke for now. I'm truly not the biggest sativa dominant fan. I've always been kind of against sativa dominance. The reason why is because personally, I just like something that I know is actually going to get me high. Sativa dominants usually just give you anxiety. Usually, they just kind of are more of a appetizer, I would say. So I would say sativas, for the most part, are just appetizers, and that's one thing I don't like. I would rather just go right to the meal. I'd rather go right to the point instead of smoking something that's just gonna give you a cool head high, something that's just gonna be kind of just average. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm more of a fan of the one that's gonna punch. So I definitely I'm definitely gonna say that I'm not the biggest fan of this orange vanilla million or whatever it is. I should probably learn how to pronounce this right before I do the actual review of this one, but I'm just not truly the biggest fan of this strain. The reason why is because overall, I would say that this strain is definitely very, very nice. I would say it's very good for the most part. It's definitely very healthy. It smokes pretty well. I would just personally say that not the craziest high, not the strongest high, I should say. It's break it up though and see how it smokes out of a bong. I personally have not smoked this one out of a bong yet. I've only smoked it out of a joint, and I rolled up very small joint. So personally, I haven't even really got the full experience of this one yet. I'm just noticing my eyes look like I'm already asleep. It's what happens when you barely sleep at all. I literally slept for probably, I don't know how many hours. I don't want to lie. I definitely didn't sleep a lot though. That's why I'm very, very tired today. I'm probably talking very slow. My apologies for that. I haven't had any coffee today. I'm actually gonna try to stop drinking coffee. I just started drinking coffee again, and I don't know, that stuff kind of makes my stomach feel weird as hell. So I honestly don't really see any real reason to drink coffee. I feel like I have a good energy level regardless of caffeine. I feel like I'm very good with my energy, so I don't necessarily think I need it. Weed though, cannabis, I definitely want to continue to smoke this shit. This shit's, I truly believe, I have talked about this to an extent. I haven't fully went into talking about this, but in my humble opinion, I strongly believe that cannabis is a steroid for creativity. And the reason why I say that is because if you ever are someone that makes YouTube videos, if you're ever someone that does any type of creative process at all, you'll know that if you smoke a little bit of weed before you do it, you're going to have this edge of creativity where you're going to be thinking of all these new ideas. You're just going to have a very good perspective on what people want to see when you're high. Maybe not fully. Maybe I should retract that. Maybe I should say you have a good idea of what people want to see creatively. Because some people don't really like that stuff. Some people are more of, they only like documentaries. What up, the MD 2020 Bandit? How's it going? I I'm just gonna be doing a quick live stream today. I definitely wanted to get back to regular schedule because I have taken a few days off from live streams, but I'm gonna try to get back to it. We're starting it back off with another wake and bake stream. I definitely should have cleaned my bong before this, but hey, let's get to it. Hope everyone's having a good day today. I definitely I'm very excited for this event that I'm going to be going to later on today. It's going to be this event where they're growing, from what I know, it's going to be an event where they are teaching you how to actually take care of your plants and make sure that you're doing everything to make sure that they come out to their full level. So this is going to be a very dope event to document. I definitely am very interested in seeing what they actually bring to the table, what they're actually going to be showing us, and all that. Because personally, I have never grown a plant. I've never grown a plant successfully, I should say. But I definitely, I definitely really want to learn, and I really think that I'm going to be very good with it if I follow it through. So definitely, I'm very happy to have this event. It's gonna be dope too. I do believe that I'm gonna be able to actually document everything about this event. So I will try to have this one released. I'm gonna try to do the vlog of this probably. You do a group. Yeah, I definitely, once I actually do get around to growing all my own flower, I'm gonna document everything about it. I'm gonna document the bad runs, the good runs, everything, because I want to show people everything that you need to know about the bad processes too, of exactly what you should stay away from. Because I truly believe in life, the best teacher is the one that shows you what not to do. The one that shows you what not to do is the one that will help you save a lot of time. And time is money. Realistically, if you go into something, that's one thing I'm going to be asking a lot of questions about. I want to know exactly what these people that have been doing it for a long period of time, what they would recommend people stay away from, what they would recommend people avoid when they're first starting off their grow. So I definitely hope that I'm able to document these questions and get these questions actually answered for everyone, because realistically, figuring out exactly how these big brands are able to grow flour on this level, because the brand that I'm actually going to, I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this, but it's Harbor House that's actually running this. So it's some really good flour. It's definitely going to be some really good flour. It's going to be very interesting to see exactly how they work with the plants and everything. So I'm very hyped up for this one. What a dumb move. I don't have my lighter right next to me. Looks like we have to get another one. I definitely I really want to start off a grow of my own though. I want to wait until I have the space to do it properly though. I definitely know that if you started early and you go off all of the bad experiences that you have with growing, then you will have a lot better, you'll have a lot easier time in the long run. But I definitely want to wait till I actually have the area to do it so that I'm not screwing stuff up, you know? For the people that didn't hear the beginning of this, I'm smoking on some of the orange vanilla Milianos or some shit. I think it's supposed to be some cookie. These things, this is actually pretty good. I would say that this flower is pretty decent overall. It's definitely best for daytime, but I would say that this is some stuff that I actually kind of enjoy. I would say out of a bong, this tastes really good. Let me say this: if there's any questions that you guys want to see answered in this event that I do tonight, let me know in the comments. Drop all of the questions that you need answered, and I'll make sure to do my best to get those answered. So definitely appreciate anyone that lets me know anything that they want to see heard. Yeah, this strain, the orange vanilla Miliano, it's a cross between the oh, I thought I dropped my bong. It's a cross between the Tangy and the cookies and cream. This one is definitely a very interesting strain. I would say that overall it's definitely got a very good taste. It's got a very interesting taste to say the least. It's I would say it is very similar to this orange vanilla type of terp that is still a little bit earthy. It has this very interesting weird aftertaste that I'm kind of not a big fan of, but it's not bad. I would say that it's definitely having a lot of that tangy to it. I'm I'm not the biggest fan of Tangy. If I'm being completely honest with everyone, Tangy is a strain that I definitely can see why a lot of people really enjoy it, but it's just not my go-to. Especially, I'm not a big sativa person, so I wouldn't really pick Tangy ever. So when I seen this cross, I definitely knew that it would be a good one to do a review of. I knew that it would be a good one to do a review of because just the name. I know that the name's gonna draw in a lot of people because it's a uh it's a candy strain. It's one of those strains that is just very interesting because you want to if you hear the name of this strain, you're gonna wanna know what it tastes like. You're gonna wanna know, is it actually as good as it sounds like it would be. And I would say that this one actually smokes pretty good. I would say that this one overall, it's definitely not something that I would get again. if I'm just being completely honest with you, I wouldn't get it again because I'm not a daytime smoker really. I like to smoke sometimes during the day, but I like to have something that I can smoke a bowl out of and it's gonna do me good for the day. You know what I mean? I don't want to keep having to go back and smoking more and more and more and more. That's why personally, if I was gonna show you guys a strain that I recommend, well, I thought I had it next to me, but it's the kosher Kush by Harbor House. This one was amazing. You could actually smoke it any time of the day. I would say preferably nighttime. You're gonna have the best effects from it because it's definitely one of those strains that will punch you in your face. But it's definitely still one of those strains that if you have a good tolerance and you also are someone who has a good energy level, you could smoke this one during the day, the kosher kush, and you could actually really have this nice feeling where you just feel like all of your stresses are completely washed away. You feel like any anxiety that you did have before is completely defeated and you just feel relaxed. It's also very, very good for someone like me who has stomach issues. The kosher kush works very well for the stomach pain relief. It is very good for that. So I personally am a huge fan of that kosher kush. This orange vanilla Miliano, whatever the fuck it's called, not the biggest fan. I would say that this orange vanilla one is definitely not bad though. It's not bad by any means. I had a lot of people recommending this strain to me though. Not 100% sure why, to be honest. Not 100% sure why. I do strongly believe that there is a good percentage of smokers nowadays that just want to find something that is going to taste good. Those people really are wasting a lot of money because if you're going for the terps, if you're going for the taste, then you're not gonna really have a fun experience. You may have a fun experience if you are someone that really, really enjoys smoking weed and like going for a walk. If you like smoking weed and going for a walk in the woods or something, just chilled out, not really doing anything too major. That's act like you're not doing any crazy activities, but you're also just enjoying just enjoying the weather, enjoying the nature. I would say that that's what sativas are good for, and indicas are definitely better for medical purposes. I would say that sativas or indicas are definitely way better because they actually can help you with stomach problems, like the kosher kush. The way it helps me with my stomach is insane. It's almost magical. So I would say indicas are definitely more medical. I don't know how I got into that weird rant, but this one right here, I would say that is definitely still smoking good. As you can see from one bowl, I'm already kind of going off topic. I'm kind of talking a lot, but I would say that this is definitely good effects. I would say that this is something that you would look for from a sativa strain. So I would say that this is definitely doing the job. I would say I'm gonna hold off on giving any ratings for it for right now because I want to definitely um put the review out in the probably in the next week. I've been kind of slacking on reviews. I definitely need to schedule more time and get these reviews done because I actually have a lot that are in my book right now that I have all the ratings for. I've actually completed all the strains. I have most of the videos done for the whole reviews and I just haven't edited because haven't had that much time, but I definitely will. Honestly, I could do that now. Realistically, I probably should just go do that now because I do have some time. But definitely am going to try to. I'm gonna try to have a lot more. What in the world? Um, what is this in my chat? Um, I'm gonna get out of here. This is very weird, but I would say that I'm gonna try to be more consistent with the live streams. Overall, I definitely am gonna try to be more consistent with the reviews too, but I'm really mostly just focused on the vlogs. The vlogs are really the thing that actually entertains me the most about this whole content making thing. So I'm gonna try to do a lot of vlogs. I'm gonna try to do a lot more live streams, and I'm gonna try to do a lot more everything. So you'll be seeing a lot from me. Definitely stay tuned, but also stay blessed.